How many episodes do y'all think we'll get through before we get canceled? Like honestly, we've done pretty good so far, but I feel like next season we're gonna
I'm
push that
surprised we
boundary.
got this far.
Like I feel like we're definitely gonna push that boundary next season. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I definitely think that we got lucky that we're not canceled yet, but it's good
I'm
because
saying.
we are live with another episode.
Oh,
Welcome back,
what's
guys.
up?
Welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys. I'm doing the fucking intro. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone's having a great week as usual. We're back with another podcast episode. I got the boys here. We're gonna have a good time. Got a sixer of Lone Star Lights. So before we check in with the boys, because I'd rather open this beer first before checking in with them. Let's go ahead and crack it open. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, mates.
That was early. Cheers.
Bam, 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 bam.
I see.
So
me and I see
the blueberry's gotta be my favorite, man.
the
gotta
limon. We both
the
got the
limon.
lemonados.
Yeah.
The Blueberry Lone Star is really good.
Oh damn!
It is. It is. And honestly, if they made like a blueberry loney, I would drink the hell out of that. Because like
Well, dude.
the Natter Days, I'm hooked
They're
on the
good.
Natter Days right now. Again, so
Dude,
bad.
that shit, my guy.
But they're so good.
Yeah, they're good. I like the nowadays. All right, before we get started, guys, let's go ahead and check in with the boys. Ed, how you doing, my good friend?
I'm good, man. Shit's going good. Work's going okay. Running the Halloween set. Just we're trying to finish the transition, so it's been a little hectic, but everything's going pretty good so far.
I'm glad.
Doing really
I'm
good.
glad. Good. RC, how about you, bud? Great. Then.
Yeah. No, I'm doing good. Excuse me, y'all. I'm doing good, man. Just work, life, same shit. Getting prepared. We're going to Vegas next week. And then got some shit coming up in October and November. It's going to be a busy last couple of months to end out this year. So, plus we have a bunch of goodies coming up. So it's going to be a lot of fun, bro.
Very
Yeah, a lot
excited.
of tasty treats.
Tasty treats. Wait.
Dicks.
Is that the implication?
I was gonna quote Sonny, but he cut me off with that. I was like,
Steve, how are you?
Doing good. It's been a hectic week. I was just telling RC before you got here because you were like late and shit.
Yeah, always late.
7 minutes late. Oh my god.
Every podcast, it'd be one thing if it was one. It's not. It's every fucking podcast.
Hey, you've been late too. There've been podcasts where
I
I've
just
been
don't
here
show
before
up.
both of y'all.
That's accurate. Yeah.
But that's also very true. If you go to our past podcast, he wasn't there.
They fucking y'all. Hold on, I gotta speak up on this real quick. Y'all did me dirty. Y'all freeze framed my ass on the worst possible face I could be making. Fucking pricks.
So before we started, Steve had put, I think, a picture of him or something. It was a freeze frame. And I was like, wait, do you have one of RC? And he goes, no. And, and he goes, wait, I do. And he put it up. I was like, leave it.
Oh, y'all suck.
And I was like, we're just
Anyways.
going to leave it there. Oh, Steve, you were talking.
Steven?
Yeah. No. I have jury duty this week, so I can't wait to go. Do my due diligence. Yeah. So I mean, it's normal for me. I always get called for jury duty, and they're like, "Fuck no! There's no way this guy's a good. There's no way this guy's a good judge of character. Let's get rid of him now. Like, let's get rid
Show
of
up
him.
with a hat that says "Daddy" on it, and then just, you can go.
Yeah.
Goes up with his lumberjack hat and shirt.
I enjoy jury duty, but like every time I go to a county that's like really bad. It's because that's the county I live in. But the county is so bad. Every time I go, somebody gets arrested. Not the criminals there.
The jury.
No, like
Somebody within the juror, yeah, who got called.
It happened last time I went. The judge saw a guy coming with shorts. He goes, "Get out!" And the dude turned around and just started flipping off the judge. And he was like, "Fuck this!" And I'm in line waiting to get check in. And the fucking all I see is a guy like in handcuffs by the bailiff. I was like, "God damn it!"
He
Damn.
played a game and he won a prize, and it wasn't a good one.
What do you mean? It was 3 meals in a bed and free
Yeah,
insurance. So
3 hots in a cot. Fucking
He got it.
play stupid games, win stupid prizes, bro.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, I've been doing really good. Working a lot, like crazy hours, getting back into fitness. Don't say fitness dick in your mouth, Ed.
Damn it. Fucking cut me off.
I was about to, and then he started speaking.
Healthy
Right?
living.
He's quick. He's quick with it.
Because I was gonna say
He's learning.
he's learning. Okay. With that being said, it's been getting really good. I've enjoyed it. I asked a girl on a date, and I
Look at you.
and you know what I got? I got
Not to blow up doll in the closet, right?
I got
You fatty patty?
I'm busy. That's what I got. That I'm busy, but it's fine. I'm kind of happy that I'm starting to talk, like go put myself out there. But other than that, man, it's going good. Yeah.
Good for you,
So
man. I'm proud of
Golf clap,
you.
golf clap, golf clap.
Kudos on everyone making fat dubs
Actually,
over
no,
there.
fuck that. We'll get snaps from my guy.
Snaps in the chat, guys.
Yeah, snaps in the chat.
Can I get an F in the chat for Steve's Love Life?
It's trash. It's trash.
I love you, guy. So, boys, I brought y'all here together today. I know y'all are avidly wondering why we are here. Steve has
I
been
thought,
blowing the fuck up on Twitch lately, man. His streams, his chat, it's fucking awesome. I had a really, really good stream the other night where I had a bunch of people come in while we were playing GTFO, which,
oh
if y'all didn't get
yeah,
to see that stream, we played GTFO together and it was a fucking shit show, but it was so much fun and
but
we
it
need to
was
do it again.
fun. Yeah, we
So,
plan to do it again. We still need to fucking dude, and let it be known we were only on the second level and we were having troubles.
it was rough. It was really rough.
It's only gonna get worse from there.
I thought it was I don't. Most people that know me know I don't play shooters too much, but that was actually generally a pretty fun game. I had a really good time playing that game. I definitely gonna keep playing it. I definitely think I'm gonna put that in the Halloween stream. If you guys don't know, if you follow me on my channel,
Let's go.
Twitch.truealphasteve.tv, you'll definitely see me playing. I'm gonna do 31 days. I don't think I've said this out loud. 31 days of Halloween. 31 days straight consecutive of streams. I'm super hyped about it. All horror games. I'm still going to include some other games. I'm going to have a full schedule. I'm going to put it out every week. It's not always going to be the same time, but I'm still going to be playing Tekken and things like that for the people that love watching me play Tekken. But I just want to throw in more hard games, and I'm going to invite the boys. They're going to be part of it, so it's going to be a good
We
time.
will.
It's going to be a real good time. So, but definitely. It's been
With-
interesting. Go ahead.
So with that being said, like content creation, right? Like I know for a while I was making YouTube videos playing things like Destiny when it first released and playing with my friends for Call of Duty and we played Battlefield. I played a lot of Battlefield. Actually, I guess at the time that my channel on YouTube was at its highest was when I played Battlefield like religiously.
Back when we
And
played
then
Battlefield 1.
no, not even back when I was playing like 3 and 4.
Oh,
Yeah, streaming off of a fucking PS4, no camera, nothing, just gameplay and audio, talking shit while I'm running around bombing people. And that was like getting now to what we do here, right? We have the podcast, we have our YouTube channel, I have my Twitch channel, which I've been fucking slacking on really bad.
same.
And then you are non existent. There's no slacking there. You just didn't do anything.
Hey, I've done a couple streams, all right?
And we all meet to do this podcast. We all meet to do the YouTube channel, which is going to be so much fucking fun. And then,
We're gonna
but
die.
Steve, you've been consistent with it, man. You've been getting it. Your chat was blowing up the other night. It was fun watching everybody talk, and your stream has just been getting really, really good, gaining a lot of traction. Of course, we have social media and things like that. Like it can become a lot, dude. How do you always consistently come up with like your content or just maintain this consistency? Like I've genuinely always wondered.
Make a schedule. And not just a stream. Make a stream schedule. I know it's hard for a lot of people. Like Ed, Ed has very inconsistent schedule. He's working, but finding a time that always works for you and just sticking to it. It's really hard to do that. A lot of times, and it's been for a while. I wasn't doing that, and it was kind of hurting my growth because now as I stream, people will come in and be like, they'll be like almost like regulars. Now my stream isn't getting big numbers, but in the last month, I was seeing I was struggling to get like 4 viewers. But now I'm hitting double digits. So I'm seeing like 10, 11, 13 jumping in here and there, and they're commenting, they're playing, and it was definitely something that I had to do was being consistent and setting a time. So forcing that time to happen is really important. Like making sure that's part of your daily thing. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you stream at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays. That's something that I feel that you should always try to be consistent and treat it like a job. Like you wouldn't miss work. I mean, unless you're sick, but you wouldn't miss work. You would go to work. Most people are going to work. You don't.
Yeah.
Treat it like a job because it really is a job. It's
Yeah.
a job, and it's definitely something that I enjoy doing. So it's not like it's like a job I like to do. Yeah, but I switching the mentality from being a hobby to a job has kind of helped me a little bit. People are gonna shit on me for that, but it's true. I mean, it's if you treat it like a hobby, that's what you're gonna do. Sometimes you don't feel like doing your hobby, but if you treat it like a job, whether you feel like doing it or not, you're gonna show up and do it. So, be consistent with that, like that logic.
I respect that, and I mean, and it makes sense, right? I mean, you see these bigger content creators, and how do they maintain? How do they make all this money doing content creation and all this shit that does go on? It's because of their consistency. It's because they plan, they prioritize their lives and everything they have to do around their content creation. And that's how they make their fucking money. It's a job. If any one of these motherfuckers like Mr. Beast, or I follow a lot of military and gun style YouTubers and people like that, the biggest one being Demolition Ranch, like if he just decided, I'm not going to film for a week now, yeah, that would be great. No one would bat a freaking eye, right? He's 10 million, 100 million people, subscribe to him. But when he first started out, maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago, if he's like, I'm not going to put a video this week, you know how much money he would lose? You know
It
how many
hurts.
viewership he would probably lose?
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's, I guess, where I'm struggling at now is like, it's so hard for me to keep that consistency in my schedule to make the time that I need to stream. And I have been trying really hard, and it's just, shit happens, something comes up. I mean, hell, I've had to bail on this already a couple times, like, just because shit keeps popping up. And I give it to you, man. It's definitely.
Yeah.
I give you fucking props for maintaining that shit. Like, I
Like-
do, and I want to, but fuck, dude.
Same with me, man. Like I tried, like whenever I was living with you, I think I streamed was it maybe 2 times for sure. I think maybe 3. When I was overnight, I was streaming Evil Within my playthroughs on that. But like, that's still at that. Then I went back to days, and it was so hard to try and keep a maintained schedule like that that I had the problem. But you, no matter what, even when you were living with us and you were working multiple jobs, you still kept somewhat of a schedule.
Yeah.
And I give it to you, man. That's hard and good shit on that, man.
It's been fun.
And I'm happy.
I've had a good
For
time.
you.
I've had a good
Happy for
time.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers, mates. I'm happy for us. Like we've grown as a YouTube channel to just fucking off and
Now we're just fucking off on camera.
yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, basically, yeah. But I mean, it's something that I've always enjoyed doing. Was whenever I first made my YouTube channel back in like 2000, before COVID.
Pre-COVID. Way
There
before
you go.
COVID.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Enter the Steven first.
Into the Stevenverse, when I built my YouTube channel from nothing. It was something that nobody was doing. In my friend group, everyone else was vlogging and stuff, but no one I knew that was doing vlogs, and they were consistent. And it wasn't until I stopped being inconsistent I realized that I wasn't. There's 2 things that happened and why I stopped with the YouTube channel, and I'm sure most of you are going to run into this, and people that are watching are going to run into this. It's whenever you change for the camera. This is something that's a mentality thing. Is if you are filming stuff, a lot of your friends are going to be okay with it in the beginning. Oh, YouTube sounds fun. But there's just sometimes you got to cut the camera and you got to talk. Like, you can't be real all the time on camera. You have to stop it and talk to your friends. And I remember there's a certain point where I was like filming things and like people were getting drunk, and it was fun, but like people were getting emotional on camera, and I had to basically cut out a bunch of clips because
A whole section.
yeah, because I didn't want to embarrass them. One, that was-
Realize that.
yeah, I didn't want to embarrass anybody. Of course, that's not what I'm here for.
Yeah.
And also, I don't want people to see themselves in that light. I don't want to be the one to expose them on that light. That's not that's not me to do. So it became an issue with that whenever you first start making, and that goes for anyone that's making YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, or TikTok, a big one right now. If you're basically forcing your friends to change for your filming, then you're really not being original. And it's really hurting your friendships. So keep that in mind.
That's a big reason why I actually started regressing from Twitch, because I was playing Warzone primarily. That's what I played every night. I if I had the ability to, I'd play Warzone till 2, 3 in the morning, and then go to sleep and get up at 8 and go to work. Like I was obsessed, and the guys that I played with are really cool guys. Now, one of them particularly, he's African American. He says the N word a lot, and as a lot of people know, that's not allowed. Gamer words aren't allowed.
Regardless
So-
of who's saying it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I would be in the middle of a Twitch stream, and it's like, hey man, I'm streaming. He goes, oh shit, my bad, bro. And then we'd get in a gunfight, and not even fucking 5 minutes later, there he is shouting shit again. And it's like, fuck, man. So I'd cut my stream, or I would have to mute him, and it sucks because we were in game chat. They are not Discord or anything, so I can't just mute him. I need to hear his callouts. I need to hear what we're doing and playing. And like the same with some other friends of mine. Like, if you've never been in a Modern Warfare 2 lobby, then you're not going to know what I'm talking about here. But gamer words are extremely important, and they're not allowed on Twitch. And my friends like to say a lot of them. So, unfortunately,
Yep.
like it made it very
I know
challenging
that.
for me to enjoy playing video games with my friends and stream because of the fact that they would say something or do something that even though I'm a small little streamer, all it takes is one person to report that shit, just one, and there goes all that work that I put into it. Like it's not worth it. And I get what you mean. Like if you're changing who you are or you're having to tell all your friends you can't say that. No, don't do this. Hey, I don't want to talk about that. Why the fuck are you doing it? Why are you bringing them on stream? That's in itself a problem. And that's why I mean we're all vulnerable here, right? We've all said a lot of shit that we either didn't want to or shouldn't have on some occasions or sorts. But
Guilty.
yeah,
Not
and
me. No,
Yeah.
I don't typically regret things I say. I know it sounds mean, but whenever I say something, I'm gonna own it. I'm not gonna lie
yeah,
about it. But that's who I am. Because I've said things when I was a kid that I thought were okay back then, and they were definitely weren't.
yeah,
And
I get that.
it's not gonna change who I am now. I'm gonna let it be. And if someone brings it up, I'll own up to it. I will apologize if it's offensive to anyone. But I haven't as an adult I haven't said anything too offensive. Not yet, at least. Not yet. We'll wait a couple episodes in and
Oh,
couple
Just
beers later.
I was
get a
like,
little bit of get a little bit of sauce, and we'll see what happens.
I wasn't talking about offensive. I was just talking about like shit when I just should have kept my mouth shut and shouldn't have put my 2 cents in.
Well, yeah, that's me, right? Like I have disclosed
Yeah.
information on a podcast once already that I probably shouldn't have said because I can get in trouble. Like I have NDAs and bullshit that I have to follow.
Yeah.
So it's like I know I've done that once. As for like saying things I regret, I think there's only one time in my life I have something like that. And if anybody wanted to have that convo with me or ever knew or brought it up, like we can have that fun conversation. I'm not going to regret it because I did it. I made that mistake, and I will live and own up to that.
I
And
think I know
Steve,
what you're
kind of
talking
like what
about.
you're talking about. Yeah, you would. I'm not talking about that shit
No,
here.
yeah, that's
I
not.
actually can't talk about that shit here. But
Yeah.
fun facts. But yeah, no, I get you, Steve. I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, I agree though. There's certain things you can't say, but that's so. I have this now like new role. Is like whenever I go live, I tell everyone, make sure everyone knows you're going live. Like I'm very big on that. I'm like, hey, I'm going live right now, and they'll say whatever they want. It doesn't. I'm not gonna stop them. I'm not
The
gonna cancel.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't even know half the people in my Discord, so they're just shouting out obscenities. But I always say like, because I have another chat I go, and they're pretty edgy. They say some shit. I don't know any of them, but I have a couple homies in there that I know personally. I go in there, hey, I'm gonna play a horror game. You guys want to hop in? And they'll say something like, "Are you streaming?" And I go, "Yes." And they go, "Nah, I can't." And I appreciate that.
Yeah, at least they know, right? I'm gonna slip up, right? I don't want to fuck you up. Like, yeah, I get it.
But
That's respectable, dude.
yeah, and I definitely don't stop playing games with friends that say bad things. I just won't go live. I'm not trying to upset anyone, but I just won't go live with
And
them.
that's my thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
became to a point where I was playing so much that it's like I'm just not gonna go live. It's not even worth it.
But then it goes to the point where it's like, well, shit, I'm playing this much. I should be live.
Exactly. That
Because
double-edged
then
sword.
it's like all this content. Like if you're getting dubs, say one night you get like 6 dubs in a row, like every game you play, it's like, well, shit, all that content's gone.
Which I kick myself in the ass for not downloading that fucking program that Steve told me to that
The recorder.
tracks. Yeah, that tracks your kills and like your gameplay. Because then I could have just snippeted that shit together and at least put it on YouTube. You know, I could have
Yeah.
kept
Yeah.
some form of content.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's the downside though as well for doing that is you're missing out on this content because yeah, you want to play with these people, but it's like as much as you want to be nice, they're hindering your progress
yeah,
because you want to play with them.
agreed. And Ed, you've been there when I tell Marcus like, "Is there anything you want to say?" And he just says something stupid. Like the last time I
Real
said,
sweet guy, but he says some dumb shit.
last time I asked the homie, I said, "You got anything you want to say?" And he goes, fuck bitches all the time, get money." So he said last time. I was like, "Are you ready? Yeah, let's go." And then we
He's like, get it out, let it out.
Real funny, real sweet guy, but he says the dumbest shit.
Oh, he's a character.
I
love him.
I enjoy him to death, but like he says that, and I'm like, all right, we're good.
I-
Yeah, let's play.
As much as the dumb shit is, I love playing horror games with him.
Yeah, he makes it interesting because
He does.
So, but I definitely feel like that's an issue that a lot of people will face. Is that when you are becoming a streamer, one of the things you probably should do is,
Squid.
that's for you.
Oh, he missed it. It's too late. It's gone. It blew right past you.
He blew it out. You should
Just
definitely
like
saw
my
that.
dreams. Just like my dreams.
pick and choose who you want to play with. So keep that in mind, guys. And you know, and there's a lot of people, only a few people that ever been on my stream as a video. Only a few
Yeah.
people have done it. I think RC you've been it, Ed, and Brittany's been on it, and Zan has been on it. But that's really it. I don't include anybody else's videos or nothing because that
Oh
That
yeah,
one's
it
every.
only has been us.
Yeah, I haven't included
Hmm.
anyone else, and it's not because I'm afraid to. It's because I have to know who you are first. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, so Ashley's been on my stream one time, so she's been on
See,
there.
my wife's been on your stream.
She has. I think just her audio though. I'm not trying
I
to
think
Yeah,
say.
it's
and I
just her
don't. She
audio.
doesn't. She doesn't really put her camera on a lot, and when she does, it's because she's actually streaming herself. So,
Yeah, so her camera wasn't on Discord; it was on the stream, like her stream. Yeah,
I got you. Yeah.
but so there's only been a few people that, and it's only people that I know that aren't gonna say or be obscene about it. But it's definitely something I would agree with, that you got to be careful who you're streaming with, because they will fuck you, and they won't do it intentionally, but it will happen. So that's definitely a thing. What would you say to like people that are like? I don't know if RC, if you get this, Squid, you probably not yet, but when people say like, "Oh, you stream," I've been thinking about streaming. What do you tell them?
Do it. Do it. 100%.
Yeah,
I try to give as much like encouragement and guidance to do it as I can. Right. I have a one of my neighbor's sons is getting into PC gaming, and he's really good. He's actually fucking really good at Apex, like stupid good at Apex.
dude,
And
stop.
and he's getting into PC gaming. He's like, I'm thinking about streaming. Like what should I do there? And I was like, dip your toes in, get a Twitch, make your channel, start light, do a couple streams, let your friends know, set up your chat correctly. And then I gave him some tips. I gave him a couple videos that I've seen, and some wonderful help that Steve has been able to give me over the course of time I started streaming, and some other friends of mine who were big streamers as well. Just kind of build yourself, and just at the end of the day, enjoy what you're doing. Play your game. Make sure you're talking to people. He goes, and the biggest thing, the one like singular thing I can give you. It doesn't matter if there's one person or 1 million people on the other side of that fucking camera. You do you. You be you. You laugh, you talk, you act like your best friend's in front of you, and you're talking to them while you're playing this game. Give them the play by play. What the fuck is going on here? Get upset. You be you in front of that camera, and it comes off more genuine, and people want to see that shit versus someone who's just gaming. They're not even fixated on the game anymore. They're just eye to eye. We're right here together. No, that doesn't work.
Hey, dude.
Or you can be like my other buddy who never reads chat and is so
Oh my
fixated on
god.
his game that he doesn't do anything else. That's not fun either, man. No shade on him. I love the guy, but I bitch at him all the time about it.
Well, yeah,
Because
you
I'll be
even
in his
have.
chat saying the dumbest shit,
Oh,
and he never responds.
yeah, because you also have speedrunners who still engage chat and everything, but they're
Exactly.
speedrunning, breaking records, and they're still like talking like it's.
Yeah,
And that is a fine line. You have to figure it out.
I'd say do it, man. Please, yeah, if you're thinking about it, give it a shot. Like, we're in that day and age where we're in the technological era, right? Anybody with a camera can start a stream. Anyone with a camera can start a YouTube channel. Go for it. You don't know unless you try, and if you put your heart into it, you'll actually get something out of it, man. Guaranteed. Some of the best streamers started out of nothing and with nothing but like a cell phone. Hell, there are people on TikTok with over millions of views making stupid money, and they started with nothing more than a damn cell phone. Get it. Go for it.
But yeah, because I know you said like I don't have much about because of the whole streaming thing, which is true. But I talk to people about the channel. Three guys one play, three guys one Discord. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere podcasts are. You know, talk to them,
Get
and
5 out of 10.
I've never really done it much. All right,
It's
fuck
all
off.
right. You tried, and
You
it's
tried.
just you tried, but like it's something that it has to go organically. It just didn't feel organic enough. I felt like you forced it. It's okay.
Yeah,
It's all right.
Anyways, I've had people talk to me about like wanting to start like YouTube and stuff. I'm like, do it. Same thing as I was like, do it. I was like, honestly, I've these two channels, like this Discord, the podcast, and this YouTube. They're the ones that I've been a part of the most. But in actuality, as we talked about before we started, I'm the one of the three of us that are primarily more on YouTube than anybody through Steve's channel and my friend Josie's channel. And I'm on
Short
YouTube.
films and
Yeah, or our short films that we've done. Like I'm on YouTube a lot, which is weird, even though they're not my channels.
Yeah, that's
This one's the only one that's kind of mine.
I take ownership. This is our channel. I mean, really, we.
Well,
put
I
it-
say kind of because it's ours.
Yeah.
Like I
the
am a part
Discord's
of it.
the podcast is all yours, Steve. You run
Yeah.
this shit show, and I will give you that to you. The YouTube channel, it's a cumulative of all of us, and it's really fun. That's why I like it. We all get to put our input, and not that we don't hear, but it's more of everybody's communicative in that one. This one, we do kind of leave it for you because this was your idea. This is your baby, and I love it so much. As
Oh
much as
yes.
it's difficult for us sometimes, I do enjoy this podcast.
Well, I'm sure. Well, first off, you're right. These two fuckers just show up and speak for an hour and a half. That's all these fuckers do. That's all they do. But here's where it comes back. This wasn't my idea. This was RC's idea. At 3 a.m, we're all drunk on Discord talking. And
Holy fuck, you were correct.
and you basically
Yes.
told me you wanted this. I wasn't that drunk. You were shit faced, and I was like, "Fuck it."
I was tossed.
You're the one that spearheaded it.
Well, yeah, it came down to like I'm not there, and I still wanted to make content. And whenever RC brought up the podcast, I've been wanting to do a podcast for a while. This
Yeah.
wasn't the angle I wanted to go at it because I wanted it to be a little more edgy for us. But I definitely feel like people are.
Oh, it's
listening.
coming.
Oh yeah.
I think people are coming around and they're listening, and I hope we're helping them in any way we
Amazing.
can. So I
Yeah.
definitely think that's something that's happening. But yeah, so this was not my idea. I had a similar idea, but it wasn't going to include you two. It was just going to be my own thing. But whenever
Wow. Wow.
I get that though,
Yeah.
right? You started in your own light, your own image, and you can bring who you wanted on as a guest, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have to worry about me or him not fucking showing up, or
That's not why.
what are we gonna do today? Or well,
Yeah.
but I get it.
that's not why I didn't include you. It was just that I didn't even know y'all were interested in a podcast.
got
you. I know, I was messing around.
Initially, it was me and RC. Or sorry guys, RC and I. And then we were like, well, we might as well include Ed because we have a YouTube channel. This all would
Yeah.
work like the same circular. This would all be secular.
There you go.
One of the words. Anyways, it would be like that. So it would have worked out perfect. But Ed is right. He is on everyone's YouTube channel. For someone that doesn't have like do you have a YouTube channel or you just like have a?
No.
He has
I'm
a
just
Twitch and an
I have a
Insta.
Twitch.
That's it.
Yeah. Twitch, Insta, and a shit posting Facebook. Follow me on Facebook. I post some dumb shit and I don't care.
He posts some dank ass memes. I'm not gonna lie.
I have a lot of followers, half I don't know, just because I post dumb shit, and I really don't care what I post. So
He does.
if you like dumb shit, come follow.
He has some dank ass memes.
He does care.
No, I don't.
I don't want to
Keeps
call
him
you
up at night.
I don't want to call you out, but I'm not gonna call you out on the podcast. But after one time you posted
Oh, it's
somebody,
going down.
one time you posted something, and somebody I won't say names said, not RC said, my mom saw your meme.
Oh.
Wait, and what did you do, you pussy?
Took it down.
No, I never took it
You
down.
didn't take it down. He called her and apologized.
No, I texted.
Okay, same thing. You apologized for the image or posting, is what he's trying to get at.
Yeah, but I still posted it.
Pussy. Anyways, so
No,
I'm
say
just-
what you want.
I want that
so
story
close.
later. I want that story later. Anyways, continue.
It's a simple story.
So yes, I definitely think, you guys, if you are starting any channel or anything, just here's my idea. Whenever people tell me all the time, they say, "Oh, you're streaming? Oh, I want to stream too." I always say, "Just do it, pussy." No, I'm just kidding. I don't say that part. No, and I have a lot of friends that are really. I enjoy the talking to them. We have a friend that listens to our podcast. Shout out to the homie Manny. For listening to our podcast and commentating. And
Thank
stuff.
you, bro.
Yeah, we really,
Thank you.
we love your feedback, man. Thank you so much. He is an amazing cook. Like he's like whenever I say amazing, where's one day he was cooking a brisket, a medium-sized brisket.
Ooh.
I love brisket. He was like,
Let's go.
you could tell he was stressing about this brisket because he kept posting like every 30 minutes the temperature, but and then he made it and he was like the way it just looks so good and he tells me about his diet, he does mod fab and you have to be very specific. He introduced me to new milk. It's called pea milk. Not what you're thinking, Squid.
No, I know what it
okay.
is.
Yeah,
Sure.
I know what it
yes,
is.
Steve.
yeah. And
I'll give you some milk. Come over.
I'll give you some gravy. You come over.
Ooh,
Hey.
gravy.
Anyway, so he told me about this, and I'm like,
only
I gotta
2
try
hours.
it. I gotta
A
try
little
it.
salty.
I gotta try it. So I definitely tell him make a YouTube, man, because there's a lot of people that don't know about this diet, and you could be that missing link because when I looked it up, because I have the same issues, I couldn't find that much information on it, let alone someone that had his caliber cooking the way he does. But anyways, great
Yeah.
stories and things like that. So whenever people say I want to go live or go, I say do it because this is the time when you start off. That's the most important time because that's the time where the only people really watching you are one and maybe two friends. They're gonna offer you the brutal feedback. Most of them will. They're gonna be like, "Hey, you're too loud. Your audio is shit. Your videos and you didn't publish your VODs." They're gonna give you feedback on that. At least I do. I give people
Yeah,
feedback on their
I
streams
do.
all the
Well,
time.
yeah, and I want to take this moment real quick to thank all of our viewers that have told us this information because we do have them who have let us know, hey, your audio is shit. Hey, it's glitching at this part. We've had those, and we do appreciate that, and we do try and fix all that as we can.
Yes, we do listen. We are here.
Yeah, and we always try to fix it. It's one of the things that I pride ourselves on is that we're always listening and we take the feedback. We might be all bitter about it and we might take it up the ass, but we'll take it.
Nah.
We're used to that.
Only on the weekends.
We're used to taking it up
Oh,
the ass. So we definitely appreciate that. But one of the main things is like, dude, just start filming. Just
Yeah.
start filming.
just do it.
Yeah. What problems did you have when you first started streaming, RC? Dude, you've had so many problems from your chat.
Dude,
Your chat.
from his computer.
Oh
My chat,
God.
dude, everything. Okay, so I originally started streaming on a PS4, right? I didn't have a camera. I had a PS4, and I would go live because it had the little options feature. I don't have a controller up here.
No,
I'll show y'all.
hold on, I think I have one.
You have one behind you, right?
Yeah.
It's right here. Beep boop.
Oh, look, yeah, look right there. So the
Yeah.
little button on the left-hand side,
It says share.
other button.
Yeah, it says share.
Yeah, that one. It says share, and it'll bring up, and you can log into your Twitch, you can log into YouTube, you can log into different platforms. At the time, Mixer was a big thing, and actually post directly from your PS4 live into YouTube, and it would save the video. So I would, every night when I'd get home, I'd play Destiny, I'd play Battlefield, and I would just go. Whatever content I could put out there, commentate it without video, excuse me, and put it all out there. Then I bought a camera. So I would set my camera up, and I would play video games and talk and be funny and talk shit. And then I moved. And for about 2-3 years, I made no content. And I decided one day, you know what? I'm going to start making content again. So I got back into it. Pull my PS4 out, pull my camera, start playing again, and it wasn't the same. I was missing something, right? Decided to buy a
Yes.
PC. I love my PC. And decided I'm going to start fucking streaming again, and I did it again. And I have been going, but it has been such a fucking roller coaster with OBS and my stream elements and like all my shit, as Steve mentioned. Like, it's one thing after another, right? I started streaming, my camera wouldn't connect to my fucking PC, so I bought a new camera. Then that started having issues between NVIDIA and OBS. And I'm like, motherfucker. So then I fixed that problem. Then I started having audio issues, so I buy a new mic. Same problem. NVIDIA and OBS, for some reason, just don't fucking like each other. And then my CPU fries. So I have to get another CPU. Dude, it's just... And now, as if you watched the stream the other night, I'm having random-ass auto mod issues to where my mod in my chat will block somebody
Yeah.
completely for the randomest shit. He said it's very common. The one that flagged, that I was like, how did that flag?
Is that what
it's
it's on?
very common for that to happen. It's whenever you... one of us tried to melee one of the big dudes, and he's like, yeah, because they're not one shot. They got alerted. And he's like, yeah, it's very common for that to happen. That got flagged.
So yeah,
How? Why?
little backstory to that. The guy joined RC's chat and he like knew everything.
Oh,
in
he's
the game. He knew a
100%
lot.
a fucking GTO
Yeah,
player. Like,
and
he's
so he was helping us with like little things, and then out of nowhere, because I had him up and I was reading it too. I just saw everything was gone. That's
Yep.
how I told him. I was like, "Yo, what the hell?" And yeah, just random chat ban. Like everything was gone. All the
auto mod. And it's happened to Steve a couple times too for saying things that are completely... What was the one they got you for? Fanboy, I think is the one that you got banned for.
Yeah, I said I'm a fanboy, and it fucking banned me on his chat. It actually timed me out for like at first it was like 120 seconds, and then I did something else, and I said Ashley said fanboy, and I said fanboy again. Ashley got away with it, but I didn't, and I got banned for like 500 or timed out for 500 seconds. Which, if you don't know, that's way more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So that actually hurts the fuck out of you, because like if you're timed out in someone's chat, what do? You fucking leave.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you may sit there and watch for a little bit, but that's the whole point, right? It's the interaction, especially if you were having a conversation with me and now that has been cut. Yeah. You're not going to fucking stay there. You're, oh, well, fuck this guy, and you're going to go about your business.
Yeah, so they're going to...
Don't blame them.
Yeah, and a lot of people will think, who's modding this? The mod banned me for what? And
Yeah.
that's something that also plays in a big part because I have my friend mods my chat and he'll ban people. He'll ban our other friend. He'll ban him, and then I put the other friend as a mod, and they'll ban each other. And it's just funny, but like when you do it to like a new viewer, they don't understand that. They don't realize that. They're like, this fucking scrub Tekken player banned me for what? Because I said
Yeah.
yeah. So one of the things I don't do is ban people until they interact with my chat in a negative way. Because
Yeah.
dude, because I play Tekken and my Twitch name is my Tekken handle.
Yeah.
So people will come in my chat and be like, dude, they'll just go in on me like, you fat fuck, you pussy,
You piece of shit. Yeah, just talking mess.
you medium-sized dick haver. They'll go in on me.
It's average.
They will go in on me, and I won't ban them. But one time, one of my friends in the chat came up and was like, he said, he's like, yo, like, hey, just take the loss, whatever. And then that dude was like, shut up, pussy. And I then immediately banned him because that's when it becomes an issue.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you can be hostile to me all you want and fucking call me out for whatever you want. It's fine. But like, whenever you fucking go in at my chat, that's another problem. You're gone. Like, I don't give a shit what you say to me. Yeah, it might be awkward, but like the reality is if you're going in on me, that's fine. But don't go in on my chat. And I've only banned 2 people in my chat. One was that person, and one was a dude that kept like adding every person in my chat. Whenever I was doing Smash, he was adding everyone and said, "I'll beat you, I'll beat you, I'll beat you." Then he was like, it was just like annoying, and I didn't know who he was, so I banned him. But that was
I was like, was it a bot or was it?
no, bots don't do that shit.
No.
But yeah, so that's something that I definitely whenever that's the only way I ban people is because of that shit. Going in on
I
me
get
all
that.
you want, like come into my chat and talk shit, whatever you want to say, it's fine. It's fine. Most of the words are already blinked out, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, that's something that I just don't tolerate in my chat, and I don't think anyone else does. And that's because I follow.
Well, yeah.
I watch a lot of hot tub streamers, and like, dude, one time I was in a hot tub stream, and somebody wrote, I want you to cup your hands on your ass and fart and blow it into the camera." And I read it, and immediately deleted and banned. I was like,
Blocked.
dude, that was the funniest shit ever.
Christ, dude.
Yeah, it was definitely hilarious. But yeah,
Oh,
so
shit.
I that's something that I don't even know what the question was. Anyways, but yeah, that's something that I do. Is I'm pretty chill about most things. I don't get my feelings hurt, nothing. But yeah, I don't. Ed, why don't you stream more? Like, just seriously, you work one job.
Seriously.
One job.
Seriously?
One job.
Is
one job.
It doesn't have to be at the same time. You can
No.
stream whenever you have it.
no, literally because of my schedule being so messed up earlier, like back when we lived together and stuff, I didn't put a time in. I've been contemplating starting again. I've been wanting to. I've been finding games that I'm like to the point where I'm just gonna start playing whatever I want to play, and I'm just gonna turn on the camera, and I'm gonna do that because I've been watching like us playing GTFO, me and you, Steve playing Ghost Watchers in the back rooms. I do want to stream that stuff because we have fun, stupid content. Honestly, back then I just wasn't. I don't know. I have no really excuse. My main excuse was just the shift switches. I just didn't feel like having to, because it's like a job. I didn't want to have to deal with that.
Back and forth.
The 2 times I did were decent times, but the other downside is it was so late at night. No one who like I could say, "Hey, I'm streaming," was up to watch it. From that I know of.
It's like I said, man. Whether you're streaming to 1 or 1 million, you fucking just do it. Just
I
let
was
it
trying
out. Just
to.
have it.
I was trying to. I was talking.
You'd be
like, I was
surprised.
like,
Like the
'Cause there's-
games you play a lot of single player, like BioShock and shit like that. Like
I fucking
you'd be
love that.
surprised how many people from other countries will watch your shit because
No.
that's who's awake. In those games, those like soft style or single player, people fucking love those things, man. And there's not a lot of streamers who do those styles of games or
And
that
that's-
game particularly.
And that's why I'm saying like I just want to turn it on because half the time I don't care to play multiplayer games that much. Like I'll play them like with people and stuff, like with y'all and stuff. But playing like single player games is what I've always left at its core, and I'll sit there and play. Like I just played through Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. I could have been streaming that because I streamed a little bit for Steve, and it's wild.
It was it was crazy. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. One of the things because I played Cuphead was one of my big games I used to play back in the day. I was an avid Cuphead player because I wanted to
We still need to play the new one.
maybe when I go up there. I wanted to make the top 100 list, and I was pretty close, ish. Fucking Dr. Kyle's robot. But one of the
Ooh, that's
things,
the worst.
But most people say he's easy, but I had trouble with him. Anyways, one of the things that I love about single player games when you're streaming is you're not alone. It's boring to me playing a single player game. I used to play single player games and watch a fucking movie because I was so bored. But when you're streaming and you're playing a single player game, there's people talking to you sometimes. Or
Yeah.
and you can, and basically you can just talk out loud. Like whatever
Yeah.
you're doing, like when you're playing God of War, like yeah, I'm about to fight this ice goblin, whatever. I forgot, I haven't played in a while. Whatever it is, yeah, I'm about to
Well,
look at this bird over here. But yeah, you just say what you're doing, and it makes it more entertaining because one, you're streaming, two, you're not alone. And one, you're having a good time. So it actually,
yeah.
and I'll get into the mental aspect of this later. But go ahead, Ed. What do you say?
I want to say when I did my 2 streams, it was when I played Evil Within because, as RC knows, back in the day, I played it, didn't care for it, traded it back into GameStop, and then down the road, I saw it was like $5. I was like, you know what? I actually want to play this because I never beat it, and I'm notorious for if I play a game, I'm beating the fucking game.
He's a completionist.
And it was one of the few that I never did. So I bought them. I bought 1 and 2, and I decided, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna stream, like 2 to 3 chapters a night. I'm gonna play it. And I think my first stream, I did the first 2 to 3, and then the second stream, I did like 2 more. And when I was streaming it, of course, no one was awake, but I had a couple viewers jumping in and out, and I was talking about it. I was like, oh, like I was talking, and I was like, okay, I'm doing this. Like, okay, shit, what do I have to do now? And I was trying to do that. It was kind of hard because I knew no one was in there, so you got to get over that mental break
Yeah.
of knowing, if it says 0, it doesn't matter. You still got to act like it's not. That's what I was trying to do, but it is kind of hard to do. I'll say that.
Well, even like,
It's
and this it goes what you're saying, and I told you this last time. I was like, last time you were streaming, I was like, oh, your stream's popping off, and then you go, I just got 3 viewers. I was like, no, you got 6, because
Yeah.
it doesn't update on whatever your Stream Elements or Stream Labs. It doesn't update automatically. It's whatever is on, like people are viewing. It shows a number on the bottom of your screen.
yeah,
For somebody watching it. So I definitely think that even though it looks like you're watching. By the way, if someone joins your stream, it'll say 0 for like 30 seconds until like it
Yeah,
updates.
there's a delay. Yeah.
So you don't even know if there's 1 person or 0 people or 100 people.
that's what I'm saying.
It's funny because whenever the other day somebody rated me with like 62 viewers, it said
Oh, wow.
it said rated 62 on the top right where it said viewer count. It said 11 for like 30 seconds, and then out of nowhere, boom, it said 73 or whatever. And I was
Damn.
like, yeah, and that's something that happens a lot of times. It doesn't update. So if you really are having trouble with that, my advice is always just turn off your viewer count and just
Yeah.
just play naturally. This is not advice for you to grow as a Twitch streamer. This is advice for you just to be normal.
Get into it.
Just to enjoy it.
Yeah,
Well,
just,
and even that, don't give a fuck about how many viewers you have. It's back to
And-
what I said. Whether it's 1 or 1 million, do you be there
Oh,
and
yeah.
do it because you want to. The minute you start being natural and doing that because you want to be on there and streaming, that comes off more fluid and way better than if you're worried about, oh, I have 1, oh, I have lost 1, oh, I have 1, oh, I got 3 subscribers, oh, I lost a subscriber. Like that. Don't fucking just do you, and it will come with time.
No,
You
yeah.
have to just be persistent.
And
That's
I
why I'm
was
fucking up. I'm not
Well,
persistent.
see, I was doing me. The only thing is like the reason it was messing with me was because I was turning into I'm focused on the game, just playing because I saw that I had no viewers, so I was just playing, and I wasn't. There was times where I wasn't being cognitive to the viewers in the chat because I knew I had 0. So I was like just playing, and then I would talk a little bit. But if I know I have someone, it helps me just start just talking out loud.
Yeah.
But if I
no, I agree.
you
with
know-
you. Yeah, no, I agree with
and
that.
that was the problem.
Like whenever I have like 4 viewers, I'll talk like normal, blah blah blah. But whenever I have like 15 or 16, I change it up a little bit. One of the main things I do when I have 16, I always say like, hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great time. Cheers. I'll give them a cheers to everyone that's watching. I'll say, make sure to hit that follow button if you guys want to jump into open lobbies, because it does 2 things. One, I tell the people to follow, which is not something you typically want to do just upright. You have to kind of have a small incentive. Like I have open lobbies. If you're in my stream, you're going to know about those open lobbies.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to follow because of that. And I also go and make sure, man, hey, we have a YouTube, we have a Discord. I put all of them into my chat. The actual, the exclamation points. It's just something small, and I'm sure no one goes and clicks on the links. Sometimes people will do it just to kind of like, as, just to be nice. which is great. I really appreciate it. But
Yeah.
it's just because I want to make sure that the content is out there. I don't want them looking for the content. I'm giving it to you. It's free. Hop in. And it's one of those things that like people won't look for you if they have your socials already in one spot. They can just click on that, keep your stream on, click on it, and it keeps the stream going, and it just serves two purposes. But
Yeah.
yeah, so that's something that I understand what you're saying. I do switch it up a little bit when I see more viewers, but I'm typically pretty much the same. Whenever I see the viewership spike, what I do is just give it cheers because
I get you.
that's
It's just
it's something that I've always been doing.
yeah. I was just saying like my thing is like if I just play a single player game by myself, I'm not talking out loud. I'm just kind of zoned in and I'm thinking it. So like trying to speak of it, even though I knew I had 0 viewers, I was acting like I was just playing without streaming, and that was what I was trying to break.
That's actually really hard though. Like if you ever play competitive gaming, it's actually really challenging to actually play a game and read chat at the same time. That shit is
Yeah.
so hard, especially on Tekken. But see, here's the thing: is I actually,
You do it really well though.
yeah,
You do it really well.
I value chat over the gameplay. So
That's true.
a lot of times, even in tournaments, like because I sign up for online tournaments all the time and I'll play. I'll value the chat. So when they're chatting, I won't stop and play, but I'm just backing up and I'm looking at the chat, reading it. Because one thing is I don't want to do is like neglect the people that are watching and chatting. And also sometimes they give me advice, so it kind of helps.
Wasn't it like was it last night? I think it was last night when I was in, and you like changed your playlist because someone said something in the chat while you're in the middle of a match.
Oh,
You're
sometimes
just standing there.
sometimes I was in it was like Hey There Delilah. It just didn't fit the. I love that song. It just didn't fit the mood for Tekken. It was.
I was like, this dude's in the middle of a match, and he's like, you see him in his camera like clicking to the keyboard. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So like I value like I love Tekken, and my rank means not that much to me. So like I have a high rank in Tekken, and that's for really not caring that much.
Yeah.
And that's just because I value the chat more. And that's we have a lot of friends that don't do that. A lot of friends won't read their chat. They're too focused on the gameplay. They're gonna play their games, and then whenever it's the lobby opens, whenever they go back to lobby, they'll read their chat. But at that point, it's already too late.
But yeah,
If you have new people coming into your stream watching you, and you don't respond to their chat in a timely manner, and also it's delayed. So whenever they write a chat, it's gonna be like a few seconds later they're gonna hear from you. So let's say they come in at like at 9:40, 30 seconds later, you'll respond immediately as soon as you see the chat. They won't hear it till almost 30 seconds later. So if you wait too long, they're gonna leave. And I do that because when I used to work as a teacher full time, during my lunch I would watch streamers and for Tekken, and it wasn't like anything promoting or nothing. I would just literally, because if you want to be a good streamer, you got to be a good fan in the beginning. You have to be a fan. You have to go support them. You don't support them by like spamming, oh, I'm streaming next, I'll stream tonight. No, you just go in there, give them a follow, write some messages, give some advice, like not on streaming, but on Tekken or whatever it is. That actually will help them, but it also will help, it'll help you just kind of, you got to be a fan as well. And don't let that, you have to, if you want to be a good streamer, you have to first be a fan. But also, I like to watch other people stream Tekken because I like Tekken. But also, on top of that, I learn about what they're doing. So I can
little things that you're like, ooh, I like that, or ooh, I don't really like that he does this, or maybe camera angle, maybe audio. Like you learn little things that you're like, I can fix this on mine, or I like how he does this, and it'll work for me too.
as
Things
well
of
as
that
Tekken
sort.
shit too. Just learning oh well, this works against this character. We use trying this, and I don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that plays a big part in that. So I definitely understand what you're coming from. Is like, you definitely want to keep your viewers engaged and also have a good time. So when you take streams too seriously, especially for Tekken, I'll go on someone's stream and all I feel is negativity throughout the stream. Like, this guy's spamming lows, you're a pussy. Like, it's just so annoying. Like, and there's like 5 people watching, and I'm just like, who's watching this? I'm not having a good time. He's not having a good time. He's not engaging in chat. He's like, and then, dude, I swear to God, he said, I'm going to clip this. I'm going to report that you're cheating. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, so when it comes down to it, make sure you're engaging with your chat. And also, for the YouTube, I know y'all don't know this, but when I upload videos for the YouTube, I actually go in there, and if anyone comments, I write a comment on them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
like it. I'll go in there. So that's something I definitely do myself.
But you go under as the channel, right?
Of course. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I go into the channel like as
I'll go and I like all the videos, but I'll go in and I'll message if I can message independently. But it's like, who the fuck is this guy, right? Versus you get to go in as promoting as
Three
us
guys,
and
one
then
does. Three guys,
responding
one
exactly.
podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, which brings up a good
Speaking of,
point.
y'all don't know, YouTube, three guys. Oh, are you gonna take? You gonna? You can have it,
I was
Steve.
gonna do
I'll
it.
give it to you. You're fine.
I was gonna do it. I was gonna say, if you guys don't know, we do have an Instagram that's just gone live. I started posting on it. I never did. Now I'm posting on it. So definitely follow us on Instagram.
Fucking time.
Three guys, one channel.
Is that what you changed it to?
Yeah, because we have the food channel, which is Three Guys One Plate. Make sure to follow on YouTube. But we also have the podcast, Three Guys One Discord. Make sure to follow the podcast. So I said Three Guys One Channel because if we explore more options,
Yeah, we can kind of make it well rounded. I got you.
So yeah, definitely make sure to follow us on all those outlets.
We should drop a calendar that's just us, like in different ones for like the 12 months.
What I wanted to do is do a sexy calendar shoot with you guys.
So that's what I'm saying.
Sexy calendar shoot.
Like for us, like we'll do like a Christmas one where like like RC Santa Claus, and I'm sitting on Santa Claus's lap, but I'm not wearing I'm just wearing like a bikini and just the hat.
I mean, if you want to sit on my lap, you don't have to wait for me to dress up like Santa Claus, dude. Just ask.
That's his fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about,
The Santa Claus. Oh, I get it. Never mind.
He
I'm
wants
full
to
of
be
shit.
your ho.
and then we could do one with like an Easter bunny, and and I'll just suck on your huevos, whatever you want. That was clever. I like that.
So that's where he
I
hid
liked
the
it.
eggs.
I like where you get that.
Yeah, so definitely, so we're definitely talking a lot about like content creation. What would you give to people that are like any advice for anyone that's struggling with growth? What advice would you give?
What
RC?
platform?
All of them.
Okay.
Any platform. I mean, honestly, like, and this is a friend of mine who used to have. I mean, he used to stream. He stopped because he had a kid and some shit other happened. But he came to me and because this is the time I was doing my little shit off my PS4 and I was keeping consistent. I was growing on YouTube at the time, which was really cool. And he's like, "How do you just get through that? Like, why? Like, how do you keep going?" Which one he wanted to be way bigger than I was. And then he fucking gave it up. But I told him, like, go watch your shit. Like, go watch one of your videos, and you yourself. Do you even like it? Did you like that you said this or that? Did you do this or that? What could you have done better? What could you have changed? And he's like, "Oh, I've never done that before." It's like, I watch all my shit. For one, I make sure it works because there was an issue with like YouTube actually loading it correctly, and it would load like half your video and then audio, and then it'd break it was a fucking mess. But technology was real early at the time. Twitch wasn't even a thing yet, and so it's like, go watch your shit. Like, see if your video is even entertaining. Are you doing something wrong? Can you change something? Like, and his issue at that time was that he was just playing. He had the camera going, but he was just dead set. Wasn't talking. Wasn't commentating. Wasn't doing anything. It's like, no one wants to watch your ass play a video game. Like, talk to them. Interact with people. What are you doing? That's my biggest thing. Like, if you feel that you're not growing or you feel that you're having issues, then there's got to be a reason, right? Is it you? Is it your audio? Is it your video? Is it just you're not producing the content people care about? Like, there's guys out there that play fucking Animal Crossing and have millions of people. Like, if they can play a game like that is slow, monotonous. I mean, hell, there's people that play fucking Magic the Gathering and make millions. Like, think of some off indie game that no one would ever touch. There are guys out there who have a fucking channel for it, and they're making stuff off of it. Like, if you put the time in, you will get what you get back. You just have to fucking grind. It's not easy, and it's progressively getting harder and harder to be a streamer, to be in this field, because, like I said earlier, anyone with a fucking camera, anyone with a cell phone can do this shit now. Like, IRL streams are fucking awesome if you know what you're doing. So, like, anyone with a cell phone can have a channel, dude. Go for it. Give it a shot. But if you ever feel like maybe I'm not growing, I'm not doing something right, take a step back. When was the last time you actually read your chat? When was the last time you actually looked at the comments that were left on your videos? Like maybe someone's trying to tell you something and you're just not listening. Maybe you're just oblivious because you're more fixated on your game instead of actually being a content creator. You can turn that camera off and it's the same fucking thing. That's what I would give to people. Like take a look at what you're doing and maybe you'll figure out what you need to adjust or fix to be better.
I agree with that 100%. If you are curious about how, watch your stream as a viewer, not as a streamer. Watch it as a viewer. And would you subscribe to yourself? One of the things you want to do when you're streaming is first you want to watch it visually. See if it looks good. See if everything good looks good. See where your camera's at. Everything's looking good. If it's blurry, blah 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 blah. Make sure this if you're visually appealing. Not looking visually, but like your stream looks good. You don't have to look. You can look ugly as shit. Doesn't matter. Second thing is put your phone down, turn up the volume, and listen. Does your audio sound good? That's the next thing you want to do. Actually, that might be the first thing you want to do because if audio
First thing you want to do.
yeah, if audio is shit,
Yeah.
if audio is
There's no
shit,
point.
yeah, you're done. Audio is the one thing people cannot stand. If you ever hear that annoying buzzing sound, they'll leave your
Our consistent issue.
yeah, they'll leave your yeah, definitely. It's always an issue with us. But yeah, definitely they'll leave your fucking stream because it's annoying. And so my advice on that part is RC's 100% right. Watch your streams, watch your VODs, but not as a streamer, as a fan. What were you gonna say, Ed?
Huh?
I thought you had something to say.
You gonna
No.
input here?
Yeah, my
And
thing
anyways, so
story of my fucking life with this channel, man. Steve trying to cut me off back in the fucking, what is it, the 8th fucking video of our YouTube channel when he told me that I was getting kicked off.
Oh yeah, well that was still that's
you
still
didn't get kicked off yet. We just haven't found someone to replace your
That's
ass.
still in
Exactly.
debate. Yeah, that's still we're still deciding on that. Ed's like the Mike Wazowski of this fucking podcast. I'm on a podcast.
Face is covered. No, honestly,
Go ahead, Ed.
just about, with my experience, it's going to be more about creation for like short films and videos that I've done for YouTube. Check out my friend Josie Ann Salcido. She's doing amazing stuff over back in her hometown. She's done short films. She just did one for CC7Ds. CC7 Days.
These nuts?
Damn,
Yeah.
RC, you see, I cut that. Okay, go ahead. I wanted to say it, but I felt that was too immature. And then you
fuck
took
no.
care of it. You
She's
took care
doing
of
great
it.
shit,
yeah.
and me and her have talked about doing more stuff. I've been lacking because putting the time in, but I do plan to hopefully make more stuff with her. But we have a short film on there. I've been in a lot of her vlogs. Anything with that, honestly, it's just if you think it's good, do it. If you like it, chances are someone there will like it. If you're skeptical about it, show it to your friends, show it to your family before you post it or before you set it out. Get that retrospective from the people who know you. Because from half of this stuff we've done, everybody who's like looked at it, they like it because they know us and they think it's funny. But then there's also the people who don't know us or they only know one of us and they watch it and they think it's funny and they like it because it's funny. So if you get that one person that'll say, hey, this is actually kind of funny, or hey, this is good, that's all, if you're self-conscious or have doubts, that's all you need to help support yourself to keep going.
Yep.
And even if you don't, just if you think it's good, go with it. As long as you're happy doing it, don't really care what other people say, because there'll be that one person, whether you don't know them or not, that one person, as y'all said, halfway across the road, could find it fucking hilarious. And that's the one person you need to help you or to give you that confidence to keep doing it. Do it if it makes you happy and if it's what you want to do, regardless of what anybody else says.
I love that. You remember Tropic Thunder? What's the movie that he has?
Simple Jack.
Simple Jack, and like nobody, it was like the worst film, but another,
like his favorite.
yeah, like another country got the
Yeah, the fucking
the VHS.
Yeah, the dictators. It's his favorite movie.
Yeah, so and that's cool. But make sure to definitely take the feedback you get for your channel, because it will help you grow. But if it's just like it's something you love to do, then who's to stop you, right? If you have the funds to do it. My advice
could
is,
you
go ahead.
off topic, could you imagine them making that movie nowadays? Like, honestly,
Dude,
could you
that movie
imagine
is
that shit?
amazing.
Simple
Bro,
Jack, yeah,
that no.
Oh,
But
No.
yes,
Tropic
I understand.
Thunder.
I know.
That bitch would get canceled
RJ
so fucking fast.
RDJ Yes, I
With
know.
blackface.
Like, yes.
Like when they pulled the
Cancel
Sunny
culture would
episodes.
take that bitch and pound it into the fucking earth. Like, it is so bad to
But
think we
it's
could not make that movie nowadays, but it's such a good fucking movie.
I don't
the
know.
whole point of it though. Like it's not like they're making fun of it either. They like acknowledge it and everything.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
satire on blackface. So
exactly.
yeah,
Like,
it
But
was
it,
acknowledging it. Yeah,
it's kind of
yeah,
like Sunny's episodes, honestly,
yeah.
that's true.
Which
because
Yeah.
they
they even acknowledge it in the episodes and in the later episodes. But like,
yeah, which they pulled. So,
but
Yeah,
they
which
pulled
they
them.
yeah,
crippled to it, which we'll
but
talk about that in another day.
yeah, yeah. So
I don't know.
I will tell you a couple things you can do to grow your channel. Here's a little handbook.
Um,
If you ever watch YouTubers or like that talk about growing the channel, the number one thing they say is turn off your viewer count. Fuck you.
You
That's
just said that.
no for yeah, but that wasn't to grow. I even said that it was
Oh,
yeah, it's not to grow.
That's just for you to feel comfortable talking.
It's to get you out of your own way.
Yeah, if you want to grow, that turning off your viewer count does not absolutely nothing. I hate that. So here's some technical advice you can do. Move your camera if it's at the bottom left corner. Move it up a few clicks up, where whenever people look at you, they don't see the three. It's like if there's three viewers watching you, it doesn't block your face. That's a quick trick you can do to like get instant exposure. People leave it in the bottom left corner, but you can't see it because of viewer count. So easy fix. The next thing you want to do is probably don't get famous on. This is gonna be weird. Don't think that in Twitch you're gonna get famous. You're not gonna get famous on Twitch. Get your audience from a different platform and bring them to Twitch. So if you want to really grow, this is what I would do. If I started out, well, when I hit affiliate, I would do this. First thing I would do is every single time I streamed, I would got my VOD. I would take that VOD and publish it to YouTube. 2 days later, now they just came out with a new. You can do it almost instantly. They just came out with a new Twitch contract for affiliate. But 2 days later, it used to be 48 hours. You can publish your VOD to YouTube. I would publish it to YouTube, and then what you want to do is clip the best moments in there. So clip out 35 clips. I know it's a lot, but if you're streaming for 4 hours, it's not that many clips.
Yeah.
Clip that, upload 3 times on TikTok, 3 times on Instagram, 3 times on YouTube Shorts. I don't do that anymore because it's fucking annoying and it's a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
It's a lot. So if you really wanted to grow, that's a good way to do it. And here's where like money comes in hand.
Flood the algorithm. Yeah.
Yeah, quantity over quality on the TikToks. But here's what I would do though, if you just don't like clipping shit, because I don't like clipping shit, just fucking pay someone $10 to do it. They'll clip your shit on Fiverr for $10. All right, just do that.
You've
Fuck,
also had
they'll
some
even
bad
edit it too if
experiences,
you find the
though.
right ones.
Okay, go ahead. One at a time.
I was gonna say, but you've had some bad experiences on that as well.
I have, and I lost $5. I think I'll live without it.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, you have bad experience sometimes, and it's fine. I
with
account for that.
anything.
I account for that. Like I know it could be bad, it could be good. That case, it was bad. I left a review reflecting it. But yeah, so clip every single thing, and upload it to. One of the biggest things I think for my growth is my YouTube Shorts. I will post YouTube Shorts daily, and I'll get one view on one, and then out of nowhere, I'll get 7,000 views. I don't understand it at all.
I was like, I've watched a lot of them because I get the notifications and they're good.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when I saw the one of us killing that elephant and It Takes Two.
So that's my advice.
So
on
dark.
that. Yeah, it does take time to grow though, and be patient, and definitely do the right things for exposure. Don't do follow for follow. Never do follow for follow.
Never do follow for. It's a waste of fucking time.
Don't do follow for follow because you're gonna get one good stream, and then you're gonna get a bunch of no good streams because they're only gonna do it one time where they follow for follow. This guy followed us. We gotta go watch the stream. That's not how you build an audience. Don't do follow for follow.
Another thing that and it happened to me, I know it happened to you at least once, is a follow for follow that turned out to be a botter, and he floods your shit with fucking bots. That's happened to me, where I had a bunch of these dude, I'm talking, I think I counted, I stopped counting after 100, but it had to have been in the 300-400s of fucking bots that had tried to subscribe to my channel consecutively, almost DDoSing me, almost, right? That's how much they were trying to fucking subscribe to my shit, and it was because I did a follow for follow from some dude I met in a different stream. Just the one time me and him were chatting back and forth, and I did a follow for follow. Next thing I know, nothing but fucking bot stream or follows, and it's like, dude, that's another reason you don't want that.
Yeah. Final little bit of advice, guys, is just have fun. If you want to start, you want to grow on Twitch, you don't want to do anything saturated. So if you're a Fortnite, you love Fortnite, don't play Fortnite on stream. Pick a different game. Pick your second favorite game, but don't pick a saturated game because you're just gonna get lost in it. No one's gonna find you. But if you love streaming it, then go do it. I'm not gonna tell you not to stream it, but I'm saying if you want to grow on Twitch, it's gonna be really hard. Unless you're like the best Fortnite player, then go ahead. Other than that,
Yeah.
you're kind of screwing yourself. All right, guys.
You're really gonna want to play the arbitrary games, the new ones, the ones that people don't know about, because that's
Indie games
what can help.
is what
Yeah,
indie
offshoots.
games. Indie games have helped me a lot. All right, guys, that's all I have for this podcast. This is fun. I had a good time talking about content creation and just being all around. Make sure to follow us on all our socials.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Just real quick.
Go
Who's
ahead.
Who's the bitch?
I have to pee. Go.
Who's the main Twitch streamer y'all watch? Just one.
Pokimane.
In the chat, man. Actually,
Eli-
no, that's a lie. Batty, I've watched Batty streams or Batty a lot lately, like a fuck ton lately.
I'm Eli Lucas, aka my favorite fucking artist right now.
Fuck both of y'all. Y'all should have said
I
Trevor
watch him.
Steve. All right, make sure guys.
That was
follow.
a good shot.
We definitely
That was.
appreciate all the love and support we get on this channel. Make
Yes,
sure to
thank
follow.
you.
I will catch you guys later. All right, guys. You guys got anything you can say?
Thank y'all for watching and listening.
Later, y'all.
Bye.